Alrighty, so here we are back playing some more Tropico 6, and we are on to episode number 3 on mission number 5. Real quick, we'll go and look at that. It is the Pirate King. Definitely the most challenging mission that I've come across so far, but I think we're going to be able to complete this mission, hopefully in today's episode. In the last episode, we made it all the way to the World Wars era, and defeated the crown along the way, as well as set up an almost functioning island. There's just a little bit more that we need to do, and it'll be in a good spot. So let's get into it. Alrighty, here we are. We need to export boats. You know what? I think we need to do all of these things. That's okay. I was thinking that it was just one thing, but I do think we need to do all of these now that it says export boats right here. Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge, maybe a bit longer than just one more episode, but I'm definitely up for the challenge. So, I guess first things first, we'll try and get Dunderstill on the second rum distillery and start looking for good trades with superpowers. Anything that we're producing is what we want to aim for. And I kind of want to... It sucks that we're in this position. I wish that a long time ago I would have done... What's it called? I wish I would have made the island poor from the beginning. It's okay though. Another raid complete, sugar and coconuts and wool. We don't really need to worry about time anymore, but we do need to keep our support up. And support's going to start going down because everyone is rather unhappy. So we need to start doing what we can to keep it up. I don't think we need the library anymore, so we'll probably get rid of it. Let's go through and just make sure. Start off by getting... I kind of want free wheels. It's going to be really expensive, but potentially worth it in the end. So let's research that. We can research the newspaper. We could, but we don't really need to. Anything else? The right to arms would be pretty decent. Okay. And I think potentially we could do labor policy and religion and state. Okay. Now we can just demolish the library. We don't need it anymore. It's very expensive. Let's see how much it's cost in its entire lifetime. 12,000. So you can imagine if I just had 12,000 more dollars right now. And then we definitely need to make sure that there's no shacks over here, or here, or here. And I want to aim for Dunderstill next, and then after that we'll try and get, what's it called, urban development, and actually start getting people into housing. We need healthcare happiness. That's also what I was thinking when I was destroying this, is we could set up a new clinic here. That'd definitely be good. And getting cars on the island would be really, really, really good. I want to. Because then we could build a road all the way out to our mines, and people would just be able to drive on out there. We have coal over here, we got a bit of gold, we have a nickel mine over here, so we'll just get all of these down and start selling all those goods. We're also going to need more Teamsters offices, which isn't amazing. $18K, not terrible. Let's check for any trade deals, new ones in 8 months. Anything that you guys can do for us. Whoever gives us a good deal for something that we want first, we're taking it, and we're going to make them our ally. No sugar. Sugar's like the main thing that I'm looking for though. Oh no, it's on fire. That's unfortunate. Not much we can do about that though. At least we have a second rum distillery up and operational, so, you know, I don't think it'll be too bad there. First and foremost, let's go ahead and set up a clinic. People are going to complain about that for way too long. So clinic's up and running. Let's look at jobs. There's only 6 unemployed people. Let's go ahead and do another mine, a coal mine this time. And we'll try and set up roads between all of this. That's fine. And I think there's even another mine over here. Cool. Okay, and I think that means that we turn on this edict. Free wheels. We'll give it a shot. We'll do it for a bit. It's gonna be really expensive, so we're probably not gonna have a whole lot of money for a while. But I think it'll be fine in the end. Let's take these onto traditional sermon. Leave them on the max budget there.
I've got nothing against the big guy, but you can't sell tickets to church.
We're probably going to build a fire station at some point, so go ahead and pick that mission up. 1,300 planks going out is good. 3 months for new deals. Either a good export or a good import. That's what we're hoping for.
Excuse me, Presidente.
Whoa. A plantation was destroyed. We don't have the money to fix it either. Made 9k there? Okay. We can import weapons, steel, none of that's any good for us. And then in terms of exports, banana, cigars, cloth, coffee, cotton. Gold is alright. Gold's alright, and I think we're gonna take it for now. Let's just do this 851. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna make allies out of the allies. Maybe we'll do both, but that's gonna take like a lot of trading, and we don't have a whole lot of trade power right now. So it's a bit worrying. We need to get our happinesses up as soon as possible. Healthcare, priority, and then housing. And it would be a good idea to start replacing all these country houses with actual houses, because the rent money would go up way higher. Max out the budget there, profit protocol and all of those. Medium rebel threat, at least we have a military for that, but yeah, we definitely need to start making everyone happy soon. Change these all to penny saver. We don't have a whole lot of money. And that's definitely going to help out a bit. Let's put them on these budgets here and hope that
Hey there,
works.
Prez!
Build a clinic,
Boy,
nice.
do I feel good.
So that's a free 5k that we're going to get. Oh no, we already done it. Max out budget. Try and get the upgrade as soon as possible. Free wheels is leveled up. Good. In the very least, that means that our mines are going to be very efficient now. I'm just hoping that that's going to spill over into lots of monetary gain for us. We're definitely going to need even more Teamsters offices. We could pick up the upgrades. It's not that expensive. Max out their budgets, put them on loose load limit. I talk about it a lot on the channel. You don't really want to do this because each of these buildings, that's $200 a month that we're spending on Teamsters offices alone. So sometimes a bit of an issue. 17k. I think we need 9k in the positive to actually... Whoa, that's weird. Oh, hides. Planks. Planks. Are we not selling our planks? I thought we were. Yeah, we're selling planks. Okay. We're just not selling hides. Which is fine. Oh yeah, but Teamsters offices, not always that great to have on the high budgets like that. It's just really expensive. $15,000 on these pirate coves. These pirate coves are really expensive, and I don't think we're getting a whole lot out of them. So let's go ahead and demolish up 3 of them. Because we have enough raid points for like forever, so we don't really need those costing us a lot of money. One's only going out anyways at a time, so go ahead and demolish those on up. $14K coming in, still not net positive, which isn't great. I think with the next bit of money that we get, we might try and rebuild this rubber plantation. Oh, trade deals? Exporting gold to smugglers at 20% increase. We probably are going to pick that up. We need it. Rubber. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up this gold deal. I think this is part of the mission. Go ahead and do that. That's nice. Just a bit more money coming in. What's really unfortunate is the rum distiller that we got Dunderstow. That Dunderstow upgrade was the one that burned down. They want us to rebuild it for the same price that we bought it for. Go ahead and just rebuild this stuff on up over here. Maybe look into getting a fire station soon. Our happinesses should be going up. Yeah, we're getting close. Coconut sugar wool. Very good. The free wheels edict. We can't really even use it because we need parking decks down and around. That's fine. We're gonna have to do that like next. That'll be priority number 1. How much is it for a parking deck? 2,200 for the first one, then 1,000 for each of them after that. Only made 3K there, not great. Free wheels is leveled up again, which means that it's going to be a bit cheaper to maintain the cars, which is very good. Meat, milk, pineapple, cotton. Can good import, no sugar imports, which isn't great. We could import this sugar here, but I don't want to import it if it's more expensive than it's worth. Although we'd probably end up netting money anyways. Not sure. We should also try and get the edict employee of the month because we do have a lot of industrial buildings and mines. So let's go ahead and research that. I know we have enough spare research for it. Does it cost money to enact? No, it doesn't.
Everyone wants to be paid more, and working hard is a virtue. We should combine these thoughts via a series of bonus payments and reward schemes for workers who put in those extra hours. Of course, when I say extra hours, I mean the all-new standard shift, which is more or less continuous.
Employees of mines and industrial buildings work double shifts as long as the edict is active. Okay, so double shifts. On top of that, all of our mines are on profit protocol, which means the duration of work shifts is increased by 38. I don't know if that's 38 hours, 38 days, or what, but now that's doubled. So people are just going to be working all day long in the mines, which is good for us. Job happiness will be really low though, but I mean, it's fine. Housing, we need to get housing up. There's a lot that we need and we're just not making enough money. We'll try this for a bit. The edicts, like how they are. You know what? We're gonna have to turn them off, I think, for a bit actually. Let's go and turn that off. Turn off free wheels. We'll leave them off for a bit until we have enough money for the parking decks, and then we'll turn them back on. And hopefully, all is well after that. Now we're just going to be looking at trade routes for a bit, hoping that we can get these before shack's on fire. That's okay. $20,000, that's good. Okay. It's almost enough to get us our first parking decks. Ooh, we can get one parking deck. I kind of want it there, but I kind of don't. I would rather move this out of the way. Ah. Ran out of money there. Logs, cocoa, planks, coal. Okay. The planks aren't going for a lot. We should probably look into setting up the shipyard pretty soon as well. $13K, that's good. You know what? I think yeah, we're gonna have enough. We're gonna have enough to set up all of these, all of the parking decks that we could possibly need. So let's go and set one up here. Suppose one can go here, and then we're gonna need one probably around here. So there's all of those, right? Now everyone should be able to drive all they want to and from work. What else are we gonna need? It would be nice to repair this, but we don't really need it. We already have a rum distillery that's like, you know, consuming all of our sugar already. Let's look through, see if we got any deals. Sugar. A coffee import. Oil. Meat, cloth, cigars, canned goods. Nothing too amazing. A fire station wouldn't be bad. But before we do that, I think it's going to be in our best interest to simply do urban development and start upgrading as many of these as possible. So let's go ahead and upgrade. Get this right here. Just start upgrading as many as we possibly can. See how much it'll cost. 16,000 to get all of them, but if we just start doing it now, we wouldn't have enough for a second one. That's not good. But once we start doing this, these are going to offer us way more money. So let's decrease the budget on all of them by 1. And as we can see, we're spending $12. And if it was full, I think we make like 50 something. So netting $40 profit off of a full house as compared to only $20 profit from a country house. So a lot more money. And let's max out the budget on these. Once we get all 3 up and running, I think we will go ahead and turn these edicts back on.
Every
Employee of the month and free wheels.
poor are
Cool. So hopefully this is all gonna work out fine in the end. Population hasn't grown too much in a while, which is ideal. Ideal for us. 45% support's going up a bit. That's good. It'll probably go up by the time our first election's around. 5 months on new deals. I mean, maybe I shouldn't complain if we get like a good deal from the smugglers. We might end up taking it, honestly. Because imagine if our rum distillery was just completely full all the time and we didn't need to rely on the pirates at all. That'd be, I think, the most ideal. 12K coming in. Sugar, steel, nothing great. Logs, no. And hides, no. Boats to the allies could be good, but we don't have any boats being produced. 16K there, that's fine. Logs, plank, leather, planks, leather. Okay, so everyone can drive to and from work, which is good. We just need more goods on the island. That's like so important. 13K. The next bit of any money that we get, we have to start upgrading all of our housing. $32 passengers in its lifetime, good. 16k, we're still in the negative here, below 10,000. Isn't amazing, but I'm hoping that like as time goes on, actually start to see better and better numbers because we're starting to get like a lot more gold and stuff produced. Let's go check on the pollution over here. It's too important to try and keep these efficiencies up. We'll run these edicts for a couple of like a year or two, and if it's just not doing as well as I was hoping, then we'll have to turn them off and then wait for money to come in. I'm hoping the fact that everyone can drive means that everyone's going to be in the Teamsters offices more often. Everyone's going to be in the mines. They're going to be in the rum distillery. Just everything's pushed up to 110%. January, new deals. Cheese, coffee, cotton, milk, nickel, pineapple, steel, tobacco, a weapon import. No sugar, no hides. Unfortunate. That is okay though. Maybe we should focus on the boat deal first and foremost. Or like the shipyard. Because getting that I think is going to also be a pretty good... Yeah, look at this, 12,000 units or 1,200 units of planks, but like planks aren't going for that much I don't think. Now we'll focus on the housing first. It's too important. And I think it's a bit more attainable for us currently. Negative 6k. I should have been a bit quicker with that. We can only get one. Okay. Yeah, like our lumber mill seems to be doing totally fine. That's good. That's very good. Off of just the 2 logging camps. And they're not even like super efficient logging camps.
The citizens are demanding election.
Deliver an amazing speech. Let's acknowledge the housing issue. We'll praise, really it doesn't matter, but we'll praise the capitalists, I suppose. We'll blame no one, promise nothing.
They call me the
and
broker.
there we go.
I guess I had another name once. But you know what names are good for? They're good for getting you arrested, Presidente. Well, that's not my game. My game would be business. Which business? Hey, what have you got?
We should win this election, honestly. Let's check and see, do people, yeah, let's get all of the country housing done first. Okay, there's a bit. And that's like the core of a strong economy, is having all of your housing dealt with first and foremost. People are still moving in. It's kind of crazy. Unemployed, all of our jobs are starting to get filled in. That's very good. $3,000 in its whole entire lifetime. That's all it's got to show for us. Nice, so yeah, support flew up after that. Any new deals? No. Okay. So things are sort of looking up. I think we're gonna be able to complete this mission. At the beginning of this episode, I was kind of thinking, this isn't really looking super doable, but looks like our luck's gonna change. So we'll build up new houses around here until either we run out of houses to build up or until we run into people not wanting to live up here. And then we'll move on to this area over here. I wonder how much money the penny saver. Yeah, it's netting us some profit, that's good. 14k coming in, that's enough for like 2 houses. December, so we're getting pretty close to the next year. Look for new trade deals. Cocoa, I think more importantly than anything, we need to focus on imports for the time being. If I can find a sugar deal up to like maybe -20, then we're gonna do it. And same thing with the hides. What does suck is that it'll probably stop, what's it called, it'll probably stop like other trade deals for the same goods, but I think it's just too important right now. Employee of the month has leveled up, that's good. Let's see what that entails. I think it makes it cheaper. Yeah, so it was 350 in the beginning, now it's 250. And that's the only thing that upgrading it does. That's good though. A bit more money every month saved. Doing with what we can with what little we have. $15K, that's good. Good numbers. Yeah, it's a lot of waiting right now. Waiting and
I'm sure
hoping.
the good citizens of Tropico intend to...
Allow them to vote freely. We should be fine. Six more months. Oh, we almost had enough there. I wonder how filling up here is doing. No, it's doing totally fine. Yeah, it would be pretty cool to make this island like legitimate. Like it's not, you know, run on just pure piracy. It'd be nice if we actually got rid of... Oh, you know what? We haven't been doing these. That is so
Election
bad.
is a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce.
We're gonna do a life's work. And then, this here. Oh no. So we do this one and then this one. No, you do two. Okay. Okay, I can't believe I did that. I was probably like that for like a year or two. That's so bad. It'll be fine. So that gives me hope. That means that we're actually making money even without our industry running, which is good. It should be good to set up a bunch of housing here as well. Let's go through and start doing that. Cool. Check residential occupancy. Urban development is ended. I paid for that and I never used it. Well, I'm hoping that... Does it make these cheaper? Yeah, it does make these cheaper, so we do need it. We can't pay for it right now. We'll just leave it for now then. New trade deals. No sugar. No hides. It's okay, we'll just leave it for now. At least we're doing alright. And once we start getting... I can't believe I let this run this long without... What's it called? Paying attention to it. That's so bad. It's okay though. At least we're not failing utterly quite yet. Homeless families, we still got a bunch of them. All these houses are full up there. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. Go ahead and get urban development. And it looks like we can just get one for now. Nice, nice. Decrease the budget on all of those, and that should be pretty good for us. So we've had to pull out like all the tricks in the book. We're looting goods to keep our industry running. We're putting newspapers on the penny saver. We're upgrading our housing to start generating more rent. Just everything that we can possibly do to keep this island afloat. And doing just enough to keep the population happy. We only made 7k there, not amazing. Rum distillery is finally up and running again, which is good. Yeah, we're like actually paying for what's it called, Employee of the Month as well, which is like half of that was for the rum distilleries. But that'll be alright, I think. Really hope it'll be alright.
Tropico could be invaded at any time. Keep your survival kit on hand. In the event of panic, breathe into the paper bag.
Unfortunate, we didn't really make any money this run, but I think the next run's gonna be a bit more profitable. And I think next up, before I even we need to do all the housing first because urban development's still running. Trade routes. Hides at 50%. And we're just not getting lucky with the sugar. $12k here, so we should be in the positive there. And we'll build up new housing until we no longer need it, and then we should be in a pretty good spot. Hopefully then our economy's like pretty strengthened. Oh no, a new fire. What is it this time? A shack. Good. $7k, not terrible.
That looks nice.
We managed to get what, 3? What about a 4th? No, there's no way. Ooh, yeah, cool. Decrease all other budgets, of course. And yeah, that's pretty good. Residential occupancy. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're gonna need a whole lot more houses built out here. And again, just come out here and merge these. Still got decent percentages on it, so that's good. A bit more sugar just came in. 24,000, wow. 1,400 units of rum is pretty good. Okay, that's really good to see. Yeah, let's get these 17 well-off families dealt with first, and then we'll build up some poor housing. Oh, look at that, 30,000. Oh yeah, modernize, 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 modernize. Let's see what that's looking like. Okay, so 2 houses aren't full, so let's go ahead and pause. Well, no, we'll leave this one unpaused and we'll pause this one. Okay, that's good. Then let's go out here and demolish this. Let's go in ×1 speed and pay attention to things for a moment. Homeless family 16. And we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 vacant homes for them. Let's check residential occupancy out this way. So we need more well-off housing up here. Let's go ahead and do that then. Houses. Let's hope that this is all enough housing. And then we're gonna need to start building up some poor housing. So let's go ahead and simply throw down. This is 9 versus 6. So I think we do want the flop houses. We can also fit them very neatly along this. Cool. And yet one more flop house. I guess we can do this one here. Cool. Okay. Once all that's constructed, we should be in a pretty good spot. Yes. And I think I'm gonna actually demolish this bunkhouse. Set all other budgets preemptively. Let's put these on low priority.
I'm lost.
Check the trade deals. Nothing that I think we need. Sugar at 10%. Do we take it? We just might have to. Oh, we don't have enough funds for it. Is our next ship showing up in less than 3 months? Yes. So we'll take the sugar, I think. Hides at 20. I don't like it, but yeah, we're importing hides at 1,000. And then we're dividing it by 2 and selling it for... How much are we selling leather for? Yeah, okay, so that'll be worth it. So we'll take both of those deals. Next, and then I think next things next is gonna be actually getting down, what's it called?
Atomic bombs. Fact or fiction? Tropican scientists say, we don't understand the physics. Palace says, try harder.
Out of nowhere we made 27k, that's really good. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up these trade deals. Oh no, the trade deals all just changed last second, right before I set them up. That's so unfortunate. Well, suppose it's alright. Let's look at the bright side. Let's do what we can. Let's get the shipyard up and running. That should be totally fine there. And then what else do we need in terms of housing? Yeah, see all of these houses are starting to turn yellow. That's a good sign. Means we're building enough of them. Let's unpause this one now. Go demolish a couple more shacks. Hope it helps us out. We're probably gonna need a new clinic soon. But we'll leave it for now. And you know what? Let's go ahead and set up the fire station, because the fire station can actually save us a lot of money if it puts out fires before buildings burn down. Let's go and put it there. Cool. I'm content with the way this is all turning out. Support's up, money's up, making lots and lots of money. Selling off the iron, the nickel. We probably are going to start saving coal and make a power plant, which will let me decrease the budget on the housing even further and make just a little bit more money from everything. Cool. So this entire neighborhood up here is finished. Let's check residential occupancy and stuff. We still have a lot of homeless families around, but we haven't completed some of the housing. Once we have enough, we might as well, let's see. We really need a sugar import. Sugar and hides, no matter what. The next deal that's like even halfway decent, we're taking it. Even this would be worth it, I think. It's only $1,000. And I think that the, what's it called, cars are actually like paying dividends at this point. Fire station can decrease the budget
A good
once.
deed,
Cool.
President.
We'll take the 5k. 20k coming in here. New trade deals, couple months. All of these, we'll just leave them how they are. Okay, it's probably going to be a good idea to get advanced boat services as well. Increases upkeep of Teamsters ports, tourist ports, and docks by 50%, but everything moves faster. I think that's going to be important because everyone's out here sailing about At least I think this. Tour ships and cargo ships. 5% faster. Oh, just boats as well. Okay, so I think that means everyone's sailing around out there. How are things looking, homeless families? Tamping down on it. Looks like we are going to need a bit more housing, so this should come up. And then the reason I destroyed the last one is because I wanted to set up one more here. Let's go ahead and set these guys up a clinic over here. Residential occupancy. Probably a new mine as well. A new
Canal
gold
Uno.
mine.
More than just El Presidente's favorite radio station. What does that say? Love. We love El Presidente with all our hearts.
You know what? Oh, we can actually do 2 here. Huge. I should have actually spaced this so we can actually get 2 here. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna be all right. We are gonna be a-okay. Trade. Sugar at 5%, 50,000 units. We're doing it. Now we should have sugar for the foreseeable future. That should be all the sugar that we'll need forever. So next things next, let's fix our rum distillery. Ooh, we have a shipyard up and running. That's very good. Cool. So our economy is pretty strong.
Our money's at work, Prez.
The clinic, sure thing. 30,000. Boats, gold, nickel, rum, wool. Very good. Now we gotta do is make sure that our support stays up high and that the foreign relations don't get too low to the point where we get invaded. That would be pretty unfortunate. Although we'd probably survive with this port, honestly. Just made 20,000 off of imports. That's really good. So now we have the sugar deal. Very good. Clinics, let's max out their budgets. Get the upgrades. Let's go ahead and fix up this rum distillery. So every time a freighter shows up, let's go ahead and max out the dock's budget so that ships move faster. On top of that, we have the advanced boat services edict, so they'll be moving even faster. And then we'll start stockpiling up lots and lots of sugar. So now, before we get moving too much further, let's build some Teamsters offices so we can actually move these goods around. If we have the space for it. You know what, we're gonna get second shift on these 2 here. And then probably a new Teamsters office across the water. We can do it here, I think that looks fine. Cool. How are we looking on jobs? We have lots of jobs. A handful of homeless families, but we should have enough housing for them all. 10 for homeless families, but we're gonna get a bunch here. And now we just need a good import on the hides. If we can get that, then we're up tremendously huge. No one's come and pick up our sugar yet, which is kind of unfortunate. Boats, coal, pineapple, very good. Cool, now these rum distilleries all have sugar in them. That's very good. Let's see, 10 months, we got the sugar deal already. Leather, we just need hides. If we can get hides, then I'll be a happy camper. Export boats, oh nice, so now we're starting to export boats, which is really good. 29,000. Yeah, look at all of our cars driving around. Definitely a worthy investment. Setting up the free wheels edict, because what I figured was that we have so little that it would be important if everyone can move around very quickly. Honestly, I kind of feel like this edict is good on pretty much any island. It's a really good edict. However, this episode is reaching our limit, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We're making lots and lots of money. The economy is looking really good, and I think pretty soon we'll be able to actually complete this mission. Definitely in the next episode. Oh look, we just exported 1,000 boats. Build world wonders buildings. So that'll be pretty easy. We're gonna have to set up, good thing we kept our pirate cove around. It's actually, yeah, there's only one pirate left. We're gonna have to set up a commando garrison and use this to steal something else. We could probably set up, we should do a customs office because we're dealing primarily in trade. We could do a ministry, potentially not worth though because it is pretty expensive. We could also do an embassy to get better deals. So embassy, customs office, and commando garrison is probably going to be the first thing we do. And yeah, I think things are going to be looking pretty good. Of course, set up some new entertainment buildings. Probably just one more clinic but before the end of the episode. Don't want to go crazy with any new industry. A power plant could go really well. But yeah, we'll have to see how we're feeling as the next episode progresses. Really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to follow along with the rest of the 100% series, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.